It's a crazy, crazy world we live in. More and more people running around, like I said, with the free Palestine stuff and stuff like that. And I'm like, we have nothing to do with what's going on in Palestine. We have nothing to do with what's going on in Israel. As far as I know, we don't even have troops anywhere near there. Yet people are running around, messing up parades, doing weird stuff, saying free Palestine. I'm like, guys, I don't know what, I just don't get it. People are wanting us to get involved in frickin' the Russian-Ukraine thing. I'm like, yeah, let's go sending troops against, one of the former superpowers that still has nuclear missiles. Yeah, sure, if half of them won't work, but it's the other half I worry about that might make it out of the silo. Oh, man. It's just a strange planet we live in. You got people demanding we do this, do we that, over situations we have no power over. We don't want you to interfere in foreign policies yet, and then we want you to go here. Oh. Sorry, it's just something I've been hearing, and I'm like, we don't have anything to do with what's going on. We've pretty much had a hands-off policy, I think, on that for a while. And much as I feel bad for what's going on over there, there's nothing we can do about it. I really wish people would quit trying to drag us into wars that have been going on between peoples, religions, and all that for thousands of years. But I've been reading some of the, I've allegedly been passed a leak that was put out some time ago. Don't worry, I'm not going to read any of it to you because I know you want to go in tomorrow's episode spoiler free, okay? But I am kind of distressed because they were on the nose about the previous 2 episodes. But at the same time, I don't know when this was published because we've had it happen before where people posted stuff claiming it was from such and such a date, and all they did was they filled in all the synopsis of the stuff that already aired and then threw in a bunch of horse shit about stuff in the following week. And it's happened a number of times. Especially with certain controversial issues that have been, people have been talking about, things like the split regeneration and all that. And I think in my own heart of hearts, besides the fact that, a lot of people seem to think that I don't like the previous 2 episodes. I liked them. I just didn't think, they stood up as a 60th anniversary tribute, though. They were good episodes, don't get me wrong. Oh, yeah, if what I've read is true, then get ready. Have your toilet paper on hand, and you're going to need tissues in one hand, toilet paper in the other. Because you're going to shit yourself. I'm not kidding. I think RTD's on a mission to piss off everybody who treated the show like crap over the last few years. Say, yes, we can. Oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, yes, we can. And I'm gonna. I already did. Certain things that have been brought up, if this is true, are going to happen. As I said before, sorry, I was just reading that last comment. As I said before, there are people complaining that Chibnall did this, Chibnall did that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like it's all stuff that Moffat and RTD had done before. And now RTD's back in the driver's seat. And as I showed you in that meme, sit back, Chibs. Here, hold my beer. It's like that, trailer from that new Clash of the Titans movie. Whipped them into a frenzy. Oh, yeah, I saw the animation, yeah. Ian Levine is going to stroke out again. Because if what I've read is true, there is going to be a major canon change. A major one. Well, people were giving RTD hell towards the end of his run. They really cracked all over Moffat for his whole duration, to the point he had to leave social media because of threats against his family over a TV show. Imagine what they do if, they watch, imagine if we had social media back when, like, All in the Family was on the air. There'd be people murdering each other in the streets. Ugh. Yeah. That's why Moffat originally left social media. Now he's back on Instagram. Yeah, I've heard about a new clip. I haven't had a really chance to watch it yet. Like I said, I have just a few minutes where I start, hop in the shower and get ready to go to work, and just crazy, crazy things happening on planet Earth, and everybody's concerned about the canon of their TV show. Even I'm going to shake my head, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I am a bit disturbed if this comes to pass about what impact it's going to have. I keep having images of that one dude from Brickleberry, the Russian guy, out there in the outhouse, and except it's RTD and he's on a TARDIS-shaped toilet going, "You're going to watch me poop." Ugh. The Russian bar owner. I can't remember her character's name. "You're going to watch me poop." You are going to see these pages light up like the 4th of July in Christmas time. Yeah, Moffat didn't do anything wrong. Chibnall didn't do anything wrong. But you had masses of fans throwing a shit fit over something that could have happened back in '86. I'm just still imagining the type of write-in mail, because back then, of course, we didn't have social media. And trust me, there's been more than one Doctor Who celebrity who said, "Thank God we were around before social media." Because, oh man. Just imagine what, a female doctor would have went through in '86 of taking over for, Colin Baker. Back then, it could have been Joanna Lumley. Yeah. Sapphire and the TARDIS. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I do not think of such things. I'm a married man. I think they should just go all out and make the next Doctor like Ming-Na Wen, Talk about really screw with people. Ming-Na in little pants and a TARDIS. Oh, wait a minute. Well, it was 86. They, like I said, they contacted everyone and their grandma because things were going wrong. They felt with Doctor Who, so they brought in everybody. They brought in Verity Lambert, Sidney Newman. There was even talks about having Troughton take over the role for a year until they got another doctor in. You know, it's kind of like they were talking about doing like a reverse retro regeneration then. And but the number one idea that everybody forgot was when they asked Sidney Newman, what should we do? And Sidney Newman, creator of the show, which kind of, really blew up some heads when I brought this up back when Jodie Whittaker took over. I'm not kidding. Their heads exploded. I said, oh, it's not canon, huh? Creator of the show said it could happen back in 86. Because that was Sidney Newman's suggestion. Replace Colin Baker with a female doctor. And my favorite counter argument to that has been, well, he was against the Daleks and all that. He must not have been that wise of a guy. I go, oh, so you're trying to disqualify him as head of the show, the guy who created it in the first place, because he wanted to do something to... I don't see I think it's Roger Black and Waco O'Gwen or something like that. Yeah, wrote... Yeah, Brickleberry and Paradise Speedy. Oh, no. You don't want that to happen. I'm going to stay on a couple extra minutes because I got in late. So, about 3 more minutes and we're going to run in. Because I got a good space today, so... I actually made it into the west parking lot. Can you tell by the lighting that suddenly improved that the car next to me is getting ready to leave? Yeah, I did say that animated clip with, William Hartnell and Michael Gough, of course, who did the Toymaker back then. Not to mention the companions who were in there. Yeah, let's bring back we'll do Doctor Who in the style of the comic strip back then, which was, I can't remember what it was in, but it was basically Hartnell's doctor with like 2 kids, a little boy and a little girl. I think they're both blonde haired, blue eyed, kids or something like that. Yeah, that'll work. I can't remember where that comic strip was at, though. Been a while since I read about that. You're going to watch me poop. I can see that now, though. Is that who it was? Okay, I couldn't remember. I just remember them talking about that in one of the... It was either one of the extras or something like that. I think that came out in the 50th. And also, I think it might have been on a DVD thing. Well, the BBC, I think, are pretty much letting RTD do whatever he wants because they got Bad Wolf in there with him and Julie Gardner, and like I said, it depends on how much power they're lending to the showrunner. I don't think Moffat had as much as we thought, neither did Chibnall. I think they just agreed to Chibnall's demands because, as I said 100 times, and I'm going to say it again, nobody wanted the job. Because even though it's a highly, well-known, famous show, look at how much flack showrunners get put on them in media and things like that. And sometimes for some of the stupidest things you can bring up. just for the sake of getting hits on YouTube. I just love it when a bunch of kids who look like they, just popped out their mama's happy place, they're still wet behind the ears, and suddenly they're authoritarians on their TV critics and everything. No, even if they offered it to me, Brian, all expenses paid. We're going to pay you a shit ton of money. We're going to let you collect your early pension from Ford. But we want you to come over here and run the show. I wouldn't do it. Because I'd have people marching on my front lawn with pitchforks and torches. It would look like a scene right out of the end of the Frankenstein movies. Hell, maybe even throw in some Dracula action. Some of them would have wooden stakes and crosses and stuff. Trying to stake me like I was a vampire. I'm not kidding. It just, because it's absolute, bedlam. It's nuts. Well, nowadays, like I said, as much as I love Joanna Lumley, I don't think she'd do it. A, because B, she's doing, she's doing a lot of other stuff now, and she doesn't really do acting anymore. But back then, yeah, or back in the day, just after the Steel time, screw that. Throw in David McCallum back then. Get some steel in that TARDIS, baby. Blue steel. Oh, well, I got to get going, folks. I gave you a few more minutes, but now I definitely got to get up and get going in. So, take care, everyone. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll catch you on the flip side. I'm working tomorrow. Or, catch you all in the future. Bye-bye.